Okay, this video is going to be really helpful when it comes to adding in some activities as you are recovering from a knee surgery. This is going to be particularly useful to get your body moving. And so let's just say, for example, my left leg, which could be your right leg, but the surgical leg is going to be where we're not putting so much weight through that leg, giving the opportunity to get that hip moving without any sort of extra bending or twisting. And the first exercise that you're going to do is sitting on a stable surface, whatever you're going to be the most comfortable, letting your feet on the floor, and we are going to do heel raises. Heel raises are really important because the weight of our legs actually provide a little bit of resistance to our calves, and because of that, it actually allows us to push the fluid out of our lower extremities back into our circulation. And as a result, the swelling is going to go down, your pain is going to feel a lot better. So I would recommend that you do 2 sets of 10. So go ahead and pause that video right now and complete 2 sets of 10. Okay, now that you have completed your 2 sets of 10 of those heel raises, we're now going to move our hips in and out. Now I like to do this one leg at a time because it really gives you the opportunity to focus on moving at the hip rather than moving at the knee. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your feet are nice and flat on the floor, and you're going to let your knee start right above your foot, and then you're going to bring your foot out. But as you can see, the bottom of my foot actually goes to the outside edge of my foot, because in that way, I'm actually moving mostly at my hip and pivoting on my foot. If I were to have my foot on the ground and I were to push it out, there's a lot of extraneous twisting that happens, and that's not something that we want at this point in time. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your foot pivot onto the outside edge of the foot as your knee comes out, giving you the opportunity to get that hip moving, and we are working on the glutes and hips. I'm going to have you complete 2 sets of 10 per leg, and this should all be done pain-free. So go ahead, pause that video and complete 2 sets of 10 per side, and then we'll resume. Okay, now after you have completed those seated exercises, it's time for us to stand up. Now I don't have a walker here, but I'm actually going to use this little drop backs support to just simulate the use of a walker, a countertop, something that's actually going to provide you a really good stable surface. And so you're going to find an area, gives you the opportunity to have sufficient support from whatever object, and we are going to be doing the following. The surgical leg is going to be the leg that's moving, which means that the stronger leg is going to be straight and tight. And what you're going to do is you're going to try to stand upright, use your hands for support. You can use your walker, put your hands here, and I'm going to have you kick your foot forward and back, forward and back. And the key is getting that hip engaged as you bring your foot forward and back. And you're going to go 2 sets of 10 on the surgical side. Go ahead and pause that right now and complete 2 sets of 10. Okay, so now what we're going to do is while we're here, we are going to go the opposite direction. So surgical side, you're going to keep your belly nice and tight, and you're going to bring your foot back and forward, foot back, foot forward, foot back, foot forward, using your hands for support and balance if you need it. 2 sets of 10 on the surgical side. I'm going to pause that video, complete those repetitions, 2 sets of 10. And then the last exercise is going to be a half jumping jack. So I'm actually going to be having this support in front of me. Again, if you are using a walker, have your hands in front of you, so that way you can provide that support. And you're going to take that surgical leg and you're going to bring that leg out to the side and out. And it's going to be kind of like a half jumping jack. And you're going to feeling it in your glute right here, and you'll notice that your glute on the other side is going to be used for stability as well. You're going to do 10 repetitions and then rest, and then 10 repetitions and then rest. Go ahead and pause that and then complete 2 sets of 10 on the surgical side. And there you have it. A really great way to get the body moving without putting too much pressure on that surgical leg while you are getting strong and recovering. Enjoy. Oh, last note, should all be done pain-free. It shouldn't be increasing your pain. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know.